I'm the Lightbringer. I am the f***ing universe! That's right, everybody. Dragon Ball Super Episode 65 just landed. Oh, the edges, the edges, the edges! Is this the final judgment? The ultimate power of the absolute god? Could it be any more pretentious sounding? Oh, wait, how about if I do this? Oh, there it is. So yeah, in the last episode, Zamasu fused into Hyper Mega God Zamasu, and he got even more pretentious. So pretentious, in fact, that it became a massive ring around his body! A halo, you might say. Zamasu, I can see your halo. Halo, halo. So what does this halo do exactly? Well, it kind of looks like it acts like a barrier, as well as just make Zamasu even more arrogant. That, and it shoots pink energy beams that can easily be deflected by generic Ki Blast number 73, this time in blue. Fortunately, Bulma remembers to put the garage away as she, Mai, and Trunks escape the scene, as Zamasu unleashes the Blades of Judgment! Now brace yourself, people. These attack names are about to get a whole lot edgier. I'd be worried if I were you, especially that guy. Or even that guy. Huh. Yeah, they're boned. Surprisingly, Yajirobe is the one that actually checks if the coast is clear, albeit a little reluctantly. I gotta say, this version of Yajirobe is a lot braver than our one. But yeah, you guys should really be getting out of there because that Zamasu, he don't like you ningens. And why is it in anime that it's always the kids that talk the most sense? He talks about how gods wouldn't devastate cities like that. If I were him, I'd just throw a metaphysical dilemma at Zamasu and it would just destroy his brain. Whilst this has been going on, Goku and Vegeta have had their asses whooped, but it's that kind of ass whooping off screen that implies that it didn't really do that much damage, really. It's just there for dramatic effect. But what annoys me here is that Goasu, Supreme Kai, Goku and Vegeta are talking about fusing and two powers and combined for the best part of a minute. It's as if Goku and Vegeta never fused before. Man, these characters are dumb sometimes. Vegeta outright says, "Oh, I don't know." I expected that from Goku, Vegeta, but not you. And to top it all off, Bulma interjects about saying that Zamasu's getting a little bit full of himself. Really? Really? You're really saying that now, Bulma? And it seems like Trunks can't take this obviousness anymore as he takes the last of the sensu beads from Mai and goes to join in the fight. "Listen to me," says Zamasu. "No. I am the sun that shines on this world." "No, you're a pimple on the rear of the universe, just waiting to be popped, I swear." "I, Zamasu, am the knowledge of the universe, the lore of the universe, the power of the universe, and I just want a hug!" Thankfully, Vegeta and Goku stop this prattle by shooting more energy blasts at him, and Vegeta going oddly stiff for some reason. Like he's just planking in midair. You see? Didn't I warn you? Didn't I warn you about the edges? The lightning of absolution is just pure edge! Vegeta gets blasted off again, as does Goku, and Zamasu considers this a victory. Clearly he doesn't watch Dragon Ball, does he? Never leave the bodies unvaporized. They're just gonna get up any moment now. And it's interesting how they throw a cameo shot in of Android 8, I guess because he's mechanical, that Zamasu and Black never detected him, so he managed to somehow escape. If you ever see a child about to be crushed by a pylon, you can always count on your friendly neighborhood Trunks to save you. What did I tell you? They got up. Zamasu, you're just so stupid. But the main difference between him and them is that the Saiyans have pluck. And it's said pluck that carries the Saiyans through the lightning of absinthe or whatever and almost get a hit on Zamasu. But, of course, this is way too early towards the end game for it to end now. Zamasu sure goes on about touching people a lot. Did you notice that? Sounds creepy. Okay, Zamasu. You want your name to be etched in history, do you? Well, if there are no mortals around to create history, you know, then there won't be one! In comes Trunks with the sensu! Oh, not quite yet. He's got to fight himself, obviously, because he's Trunks, he's got to fight, he's the son of Vegeta. He just has to go in there and show how relevant his sword is, because that boy sure loves his swords. Shame he didn't go much further than that. You really should have just stuck with the sensu plan, man. Oh, silly old Trunks, look what you've done! You just made Zamasu pull out another pretentious attack out of his arse. Having said that though, it does lead to a very cool scene with Trunks and Vegeta, ultimately culminating in a father-son Gallic gun. I bet that this scene's going to go down in the annals of Dragon Ball history as a classic scene, along with the father-son Kamehameha. And the best part about it is that they actually won the struggle, and made the Edgelord almost cry, and made Vegeta pull a Piccolo. Wow. Okay, that was pretty epic actually. Now Goku wants a piece of the action with a Kamehameha beam struggle of his own. But what makes this annoying is that when the beam struggle ends and it looks like that Goku won, we cut to credits. So it looks like they won, but they probably didn't. You want me to talk about the preview? Well, you know what? No. I'm not going to. I believe that we should leave the nitty-gritty of that episode to next week, so we're gonna wait until then to talk about it, right? Okay, you probably know what happened anyway. But all in all, this episode was a tense one. Not only that, but Zamasu reached a whole other level of arrogance and contradiction that I thought I'd never see. I didn't think it was possible. The rest of the episode felt pretty solid, and it had good animation, aside from a few missteps here or there. I enjoyed it, and I feel like the production values are getting higher and higher as we're getting towards the end of the arc. That's how anime tends to work these days. And I like how Vegeta got his moments along with that father-son Gallic gun. That was just really, really cool. And I like the fact that it was effective somewhat. But anyway, that's my review of Dragon Ball Super Episode 65. Tune in next time for my review of Episode 66. So until then, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, guys, catch you later.